Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. Cairo Santos set for the opening kick. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get set.
Running back sent in motion. First down throw by Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Now here he goes on the boot. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give them 24 yards on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
In the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
That one connects. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. with the first down yardage. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First and 10 from the 32. They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Now here's Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. And that is the end of our first quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. That is a catch for Luther Burden. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 8 on that one. And that'll be first down Chicago. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Now it's Manungai. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got second and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Johnson up the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Johnson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi's Stadium in just a moment. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Manangai. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on third down. Third and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's fourth and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Here's Purdy, fourth down. It's caught. Pearsall has it. Along the right sideline, there's space. To the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Josh Blackwell to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. To throw, Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. Up the sideline, past the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down from the 42. Williams set to pass. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 6 coming up here. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Santos now for the extra point. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. It's a design boot. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. It's taken in by Kendrick Moore. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. He's back to throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Pinheiro's kick is good, and that'll push their lead to 4. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Unable to connect with his running back. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit.
Taylor in one formation for the Bears.
That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I love a good bootleg just like every other quarterback does. And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when you're running it first and you deceive that defense. But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, or you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like that.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 13 yards. Leads to 3rd down and
3rd and short, here's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, Purdy to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Zone read to give to Swift. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Able to get it to Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, Williams to throw. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
What is it on?
First down, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, and it can pay big dividends.
At the 16-yard
What
line.
is it on?
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Bears now within one score in the fourth. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Moore with a return. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set.
Now Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches.
Outside. Out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. They did it! He made the interception! Jalen Johnson with the pick. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
49ers 24.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers down by only 3. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Get set. Get set. Stop.
From the gun is Purdy. Catch made over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He'll look to throw it. All the left side. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. Has some room to work. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. To the ground, it's Monangai. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
What is up?
Setting up to pass. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Give him 38 on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
What is up?
Swift can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
What is it on?
Here he is to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left.
Touchdown.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Trying to push deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. So the Bears take this one on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.